Hi, my name is Sidney Walker, and I'm here to explain how my passion has grew in the marketing and promotion fields by throwing concerts in the local area of San Angelo, Texas. In 2004, me and a partner of mine by the name of Sean Rasul decided to throw concerts at this place called Candyland just to see how the events would do in the city of San Angelo. Even though the concert, we did not have a lot of major acts on the concert, we had a lot of local Texas artists perform on it, and it actually turned out pretty well. We had about 200 people packed into this place, and for the first year, I would say it was successful because we actually broke even on how much we spent on the first concert. In 2005, that's when we took our first, I would say, learning lesson. They had a fake concert that happened prior months before that somebody else was trying to put on, and it consisted of Ashanti, Twista, and Chris Brown on it. And that concert never ever happened in San Angelo, Texas. So the next time around, when I did try to throw my birthday bash that following April, we took a major loss, a major hit from the city and from the people because they did not believe that this concert was going to happen. They just felt that they were already taken advantage of one time before, so I had to take the hit and I had to roll with it. Taking a hit like that, normally people don't just come back and try to do more concerts because they feel like once they take one loss, they're too scared to take another loss. So the next year around, I actually did my third annual birthday bash. I just changed up the venue, and I went ahead and went to go get video drops from the artists that were going to perform on there just so I can assure to the people that the artists were actually going to show up for the concert. That concert actually did probably 450 people for us in a place called Wild Rose, which probably holds about 600 people. So it was actually a success for us. I threw my fourth annual birthday bash. I wanted to bring something new to the table that hadn't been done. Prior to the years, my birthday bash was starting to become the only hip hop concert in the city. So for my fourth annual birthday bash, we still held it at the Wild Rose, but instead I brought Texas artist Slim Thug, which who had just came off of his deal with Star Trek slash Interscope Records, and he was signed to Pharrell at the time. So we ended up throwing a concert with Slim Thug, and it was hosted by VH1's own Midget Mac, who was claimed to fame from I Love New York. That concert, I knew that was going to be the one that was basically going to make or break me. A lot of people were asking, was Slim Thug going to come to a small city just like San Angelo to come and perform for them? And I decided to roll with it and go with it. I had video drops and everything, but everybody was still nervous about it because it was the first major concert for the city in a long time. So once we did that, we did pretty well on the pre-sale tickets, but what really topped it off was actually the door tickets. When I did get to the event, I remember seeing it was wall to wall packed in there, 700 plus people in there for a place that only fits 650. And we actually made a name for ourselves of Player's Choice and myself being Big Sid. It was one of the greatest moments that I've ever experienced in my life. It was still a great experience for us, and that was our last time throwing the event at that club that size. The next year, we ended up doing my first annual summer bash at the River Stage, and it was a huge success throughout the city. That's when we started receiving press from the news, the TV station, and everywhere else. We ended up bringing in platinum recording artists, the Yin Yang Twins. We also had this artist by the name of Lil Will perform, and one of the normals that the San Angelo city that they actually liked was this guy by the name of Charlie Boy, and it actually did pretty well. We went from having 700 people at the Wild Rose to actually doubling and doing 1,500 at a place called the San Angelo River Stage, which is known for huge concerts. So for my team to go from a small club to actually doing major concerts at the River Stage was actually a huge thing for me. Even though we did not make as much money as we wanted to, we still made an impact in the city for everything that we did. After that, we started rolling out the concerts. I mean, we had Swayze come down, we had Tygo, we had Young Jock, Frankie J, Paul Wall, Chamillionaire, Terrence J, The Game, J Rock, Kendrick Lamar, and a host of others come down to the city of San Angelo, and every one of them did not know where San Angelo was, or they thought it was real close to San Antonio, and not understanding that it was really in West Texas. And that was their first time coming to the market. And I mean, when I was it was a great feeling for me being a promoter, bringing special acts and great talent to a place like San Angelo, Texas. And then we started venturing out to other cities like San Antonio, Midland, Austin, and kept going with Player's Choice and making a name for our team.